Hi, I'm Sean. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm chatting about Scorpio season, which starts about the 22nd of October. Please scroll down for your sun, moon, and rising sign, but listen to my intro. We have just spent a month in the graceful air sign of Libra. And I must say, I enjoyed the balancing energy. There is something very gracious about this transit. At work we all seem to get on very well too, which made a change. Now the sun makes its annual ingress into Scorpio. This transition is never subtle. It's like we've enjoyed a golden sunset, and now we have a night storm with incredible lightning in the sky. But maybe I'm getting too poetical. As we dive into the waters of Scorpio, a few powerful themes emerge, which I would like to tackle. The first of these is transformation and rebirth. Scorpio is co-ruled by Mars, the planet of action, and Pluto, the lord of the underworld, death and regeneration. This combination creates an unstoppable force for change. This season is a cosmic permission slip to let go of what's holding you back. Old, self-limiting habits, outdated narratives about who you are, relationships that have run their course. The second theme is a yearning for emotional depth and intimacy. Under Scorpio's influence, superficial interactions lose their appeal. You crave conversations that go beyond the surface, that touch upon the core of what it means to be human. This is a time to cultivate true intimacy, to show up authentically in your connections, and to demand the same in return. This can be a brave and vulnerable act, but it forges bonds of trust and understanding your soul is now seeking. Next, we encounter the complex theme of power and control. Where do you hold power and how do you wield it? To uplift and empower, or to manipulate and control? Conversely, where do you feel powerless, and how can you reclaim your agency in a healthy way? Release the need to control everything. Find strength in surrender if you can. Also, Scorpio awakens fascination with mystery and the occult, psychology, shadow work, astrology, tarot, a meditation course, practices that light the unseen forces in your life. This is a perfect time to become a seeker, embrace the unknown. Some of life's greatest truths live in its deepest mysteries. So I would like to look at what the planets are doing during Scorpio season. The first arrives swiftly on October 24th, when the Sun in Scorpio forms a tense square with Pluto in Aquarius. This is a day of reckoning. A power struggle may reach a breaking point. Internal, external. Following the intensity, calm and constructive energy arrives on November 5th, as the Sun forms a supportive trine to Saturn in Pisces. This aspect supports disciplined work and lasting commitments. Use it to lay practical foundations, patient effort, building what endures, infusing dreams with dedication. Prepare for the unexpected around November 10th, when the Sun in Scorpio opposes Uranus in Taurus. Uranus brings shocks, breakthroughs, liberation. God knows what might happen. Plans may go awry, surprises arrive unannounced. Remain flexible. See sudden change not as setback but as a divinely timed chance to break free from rigid patterns or stuck situations. On November 15th, a Sun trine to Neptune in Pisces softens edges and opens a channel to the divine. A day for creativity, spiritual practice, and compassion. Then, on November 20th, a final Sun sextile to Pluto offers a gentle push for transformation. This is a perfect time to consciously let go of baggage and reclaim your personal power. We will each do this in a different way. Let's look at each sign. Hi Aries, the Sun in Scorpio activates your 8th house, which is powerful stuff. You may have lots of sexual energy this month, so channel this energy wisely. I think issues of shared resources could be big. Think insurance payments, inheritances, tax issues, and debt. This is a good time to work on these issues. Try to untangle yourself from any complications here. The 8th house is the domain of secrets, fears, and things buried beneath the surface. The Sun's transit through this house brings these issues to the forefront, demanding that you face them head-on. Secrets could be revealed, yours or other people's, so be ready for this. Hi Taurus, relationships take center stage. Scorpio season activates your partnership zone, bringing intensity, passion, and power dynamics in relationships. It's a time to deepen bonds or confront hidden tensions. Contracts, collaborations, or even rivalries may surface. My suggestion is to choose honesty over control if you can. Hi Gemini. Your 6th house is activated by the Sun in Scorpio. Here your focus could be on health, daily work, and duty, bringing themes of intensity and discipline to these areas. This period emphasizes confronting challenges, improving health routines, and engaging in transformative work, potentially leading to personal growth through discipline and service. You may find yourself feeling more determined and focused on health or work-related issues. The combination of Scorpio's intensity and the sixth house's focus on work can lead to increased stress or ego battles in the workplace. It is important to find a healthy outlet, so tread carefully at work. High Cancer, Scorpio season highlights your fifth house. You may feel a stronger desire to experience pleasure, but the influence of Scorpio can make these desires more intense and potentially secretive. It is a time to explore what truly brings you satisfaction on a deep level. Also, the fifth house represents children. This transit can bring a more powerful dynamic with your children, or an intense desire to have children. Some may find their ego is tied to being a parent. Hi Leo, Scorpio season activates your fourth house of home and family. You may feel called to explore family issues, heal family wounds, or transform your living space. It's a powerful time for inner work and emotional regeneration, but connected to your family. Expect some activity related to your home, such as moving, renovations, or redecorating, as you seek to create a happy home. Just a word of caution. This transit can challenge your sense of emotional security. It may bring up feelings of possessiveness, privacy issues, or an intense need to control your immediate environment. So watch this. Hi Virgo. The astrology transit of the Sun in Scorpio in the third house normally suggests a period of intense communication focused on uncovering hidden truths, with a heightened emphasis on topics like psychology, research, and the occult. During this transit, you may experience a strong desire to communicate your beliefs and to engage in deeper conversations, possibly challenging ingrained ideas or superstitions you grew up with. While this transit can be powerful, it can also bring challenges such as miscommunication, ego clashes, or conflicts in your daily interactions if not handled with awareness. So be careful here. Hi Libra, your money house is activated. Scorpio's influence may bring financial transformation through investments, debts, or shared resources. You're being asked to examine what you truly value and where your power lies in terms of earning and self-esteem. You will likely be assessing your financial situation and seeking to gain more control over your resources. This can involve trying to increase your income or a deep dive into your relationship with money. Some Libras might get news of an inheritance. Hi Scorpio, happy birthday. This is your personal rebirth. With the Sun in your sign, you're shedding old skins and stepping into a more empowered version of yourself. It's a time to reclaim your identity, assert your desires, and radiate magnetic intensity. Others notice your presence, own it, enjoy your surge of confidence and energy. Hi Sagittarius, Scorpio season activates your 12th house. This is all to do with subconscious and spiritual realm. You may feel more introspective, intuitive, or drawn to solitude. This is a powerful time for shadow work, dream exploration, or healing old emotional wounds. Let go of what's hidden to make space for renewal. At a more basic level, the Scorpio Sun in your 12th house can lead to blood pressure problems. So if anyone has blood pressure issues, keep an eye on this. Hi Cap, your 11th house is activated. This transit brings a focused energy to your social sphere. You may find yourself deeply involved in group activities, social causes, or large organizations, and your friendships are likely to become more meaningful. The 11th house is about your hopes, dreams, and friendships. With the Sun in Scorpio, you will likely become very strategic and persistent in pursuing your goals, using your social connections and groups to achieve them. Basically, the need to belong to something larger than yourself will be a strong motivator during this season. Hi Aquarius, your 10th house of career is activated. Expect a powerful drive to succeed in your career and gain recognition, status, and authority. Your professional life will be a central focus during this time. If you retired, public image is important. The intensity of Scorpio can also bring ego, aggression, or impatience, which could hinder your progress if not managed. A strong public persona that might seem tough or secretive could also be a result. Hi Pisces, typically, a Sun in Scorpio in the 9th house transit starts a period of deep philosophical and spiritual exploration. You want to understand larger life meanings. During this transit, you might start questioning your beliefs. What is your personal journey all about really? Some of you. You may have a strong urge to travel, but this travel is not just for pleasure. It's a search for meaning or a new perspective on your place in the world.